Um, was he inquiring about Switzerland?
They've asked if I want to go to Switzerland.
All the way to Switzerland?
Well, it's not that far.
But Follett says that a guy that looked like him crossed over into Switzerland a couple of days ago singing The Barber of Seville.
But there's this top coat that you can only get from Switzerland.
Didn't you go to Switzerland last year?
Der Bruder meines Mannes ist in England und meine Schwester in der Schweiz.
Which is a crime here in Switzerland, if I'm correct.
But a U.S. rat hole would never get into Switzerland with all that money. A stripper of Slovenian origin, born in, of all places, Switzerland. Or our money arriving safely in Switzerland.
I have to get to Switzerland now.
Okay, we're going to Monaco, so then we can go to Switzerland, okay? I realize that, but I have business in Switzerland. I need to go to Switzerland right now. Bottom. So then we can drive to Switzerland so they don't stamp our passports, take care of business here. We'll...
Switzerland? What the fuck is in Switzerland?
Jesus Christ, what are we gonna do when we get to Switzerland?
Whether America plans to invade Switzerland in the coming months. The only way the Banque Reale de Genève would cooperate with a foreign legal party is if the crime being pursued is also a crime in Switzerland.
Thanksgiving in Vermont, Christmas in Switzerland.
No, Christmas in Gstaad is going to cost us.
Gstaad. Christmas in Switzerland?
No.
Monsieur Mendel here represents the Basel Bank, Switzerland holding the stakes.
Switzerland can be starter and France can be main course.
And General Cucombre, just a couple of months ago, bought a $12 million villa on Lake Lucerne in Switzerland. Now, if Cucombre is supposed to be the Bolivian defense minister, what is he doing living in Switzerland? Guarding cash register?
I have accounts in Switzerland, Luxembourg, and the Isle of Man.
Singularly unique, sculptured in design, handcrafted in Switzerland, and water-resistant to 3 atmospheres.
I'm off to Switzerland. Let's catch up when you get back.
Now look, I'm going to Switzerland tonight, but you can stay here while I'm gone.
Tucker, Ambrose is in Switzerland. We are in Tooting.
Set the sat-nav for Switzerland. Let's kick some bottom.
What was calls you made? B of A, France. B of A, France, Switzerland.
Well, it's decided to send little Joe to the famed Nordbach Sanatorium in Basel, Switzerland for special therapy.
Kept him in Switzerland until 1918.
I believe it was Switzerland, Commandant.
When I got out, you remember that? To Switzerland. Me? Switzerland, still the best. My friend in Switzerland, they confirmed that this locust fund exists and it's big. Switzerland.
How much?
They don't got trusts in Switzerland. She goes with you to Switzerland. She signs the account over to your control. Then you give me the money and I'll get it to the States for you.
Maybe don't lecture me on mountains in Switzerland.
When Grandpa was released from active duty, they wanted to relocate him to a place like the Bahamas or Switzerland.
Hi, I'm trying to get the number for the Anne Frank Foundation in Basel.
It's manufactured by the Patek Philippe Company of Geneva, Switzerland.
He went to Switzerland and adopted these 2 skim milk popsicles.
I thought the plastic surgery seminar was in Switzerland.
This place in Switzerland.
Exactly. Ain't no way in hell the South Side is ever going to resemble any parts of Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yeah,
you are.
Switzerland. Hi.
You find Switzerland? Oh, sure, the lady who discovered Switzerland.
Yeah. It's not much, but it should get you to Switzerland.
My friend and me got a hankering for Switzerland chocolate. A good smoke.
Comes all the way from Switzerland, Europe.
It started in Bern, Switzerland, 1999.
You're still pissed off about the Switzerland thing, are you?
If you think back to Switzerland, you said you'd meet me on the rooftop, right?
During World War II, there was an American working for a bank in Switzerland.
We're going straight to Switzerland!
I was kidnapped by another monk who was from Switzerland.
Well, she was kidnapped by a man who turned out to be in hiding from the royal family in Switzerland, and then she moved to Switzerland.
Now, I would recommend that you immediately dispatch a courier to Switzerland and deposit this money in a secret numbered account.
A pop in Switzerland, a little Unix box in the University of Montana, 5 different routers at Berkeley.
He survives it, and he escapes to Switzerland with Catherine.
But I can tell you they speak French and German. Not dealt with tonight, I shall be forced to go to Switzerland.
I like Switzerland.
What you've been imitating Switzerland, people are dying!
Kincaid Security Solutions, founded in Switzerland, 1942.
What if you were to go along with her? Support her in the trip to Switzerland, the operation?
I'm going to Switzerland or some shit.
I'm specialist in Switzerland and Europe. There is a medicine hat in Switzerland or Peru or wherever the hell.